Hello, viewers. You've probably heard this saying before, maybe in a book or from your elders. When a person truly decides, even mountains can be moved and rivers can flow through them. Usually we take this as poetry, but in Burkina Faso, it has become a living reality. And the man behind this miracle? Ibrahim Traoré, a soldier, a son of the soil, and now the president of a rising nation. There was a time when Burkina Faso's lands were dry, its people were thirsty, and hope was just a word. Rain barely came. The rivers had no flow. The farmers looked up to the sky, not knowing if they'd eat next month. That was the everyday reality. No water, no crops, no way forward. And that's when Traoré asked the one question no one else had dared to ask. What if we stop waiting for water and start bringing it ourselves? That one question changed everything. Instead of waiting for help from outside, he gathered the nation's best minds, engineers, farmers, scientists, and he put an idea on the table that sounded impossible. Let's build a man-made river, not just a small irrigation channel, but a 276-kilometer long canal, big enough to bring water from one end of the country to the other, wide enough to carry tractors and trucks along its sides, smart enough to run on solar-powered pumps, and strong enough to turn dust into green fields. This canal, built in phases, will connect natural springs in the northern mountains and turn them into an artificial lake. That lake will feed water through canal day and night all year long, and it won't stop there. Every 5 kilometers, smaller branch canals will spread the water into nearby villages and farms. Roads will run alongside the canal so farmers can move their crops easily to the markets. And that's just the beginning. Along the canal, the government will build seed banks, agriculture centers, and even mobile training schools to teach farmers modern techniques. Everything, from the digging machines to the skilled workers, will come from within Burkina Faso. No foreign loans, no Western companies, no strings attached. This isn't just a government project. It's a national movement. The cost? Around $500 million. But instead of begging for aid, Burkina Faso is funding it through its own gold, national savings, and contributions from the people themselves. In fact, Traoré has launched a campaign asking every citizen to donate the price of a single seed. Give a seed, he says, and we'll turn this land into gold. Trees will be planted along the canal to protect the soil. Small grazing fields will be built for goats and cattle. 500,000 acres of farmland will become green. In just 5 years, food production is expected to rise by 60%, and exports, they'll more than double. Burkina Faso is stepping onto the global stage, not with weapons, but with wheat. But the most powerful part of this story isn't the canal. It's how it's being built. Every week, Ibrahim Traoré visits the work site himself. He eats lunch with the workers. When it's time for prayer, the machines stop, and men in muddy clothes kneel down on the soil they're bringing back to life. That's when you realize this is not just infrastructure. It's faith, it's hope, it's dignity. This is the same Traoré who grew up poor, who once dug for water with his bare hands, who gave his mother half his food so she wouldn't sleep hungry. Now, he's leading a project that will feed millions. Many people called him just a revolutionary, but he's proving to be something even greater, a visionary. Someone who's not just fixing problems, but shaping a future. They say a true leader is the one who dares light a candle when the world is full of darkness. Traoré is that candle, and now that light is spreading across all of Africa. So if you believe that leadership like this can transform not just a country, but a continent, then share this story. Because Africa is no longer waiting. It's rising.